Speaking of Vulcans and Romulans, can somebody explain to me how those two species had been in outer space so long that they evolved entirely separately, yet were somehow unaware of each other's presence until the balance of terror? I'm not saying it's a conspiracy, but it sure looks an awful lot like a conspiracy.
Well, it is not a conspiracy. And first of all, Vulcans and Romulans are not two different species. They're actually the same species. One is an offshoot of the other, if you will, sort of a divergence. They're actually the same species. This has been well established. And they knew, the Vulcans knew, and the Romulans knew. It's just, kind of like in Amok Time when Spock points out, there's just certain things that Vulcans don't talk about with outsiders. And of course, during the Enterprise episodes that featured Vulcans, and Romulans rather, they made sure to maintain continuity and, keep the Vulcans tight-lipped about this and ensure that no humans or no people from the Federation, or the Proto-Federation, if you will, Starfleet at least, had ever seen any Romulans to, know what they looked like. And even in the... the season 1 finale of Strange New Worlds, it was a situation where, actually, I'll have to rewatch that. It was I was going to say it's a situation where it was an alternate timeline, where Captain Pike was shown what would happen if he was the commander of the Enterprise during the incident of Balance of Terror. So does he have this knowledge and he's just not sharing it because he thinks it will adversely affect the timeline? Very interesting. But the point is, asking how they're so different, this, that, and the other. It's like asking how we could have Buddhist monks on Earth at the same time as Japanese imperialism. That's basically the equivalent of this. So that's my thoughts on it. Definitely not a conspiracy. It actually makes sense. It's realistic. It's rational. And then if you look at the stuff in Star Trek Picard with Commodore / General O, or whatever her character is, and then of course the things in Discovery with the establishment of Navarre and the people that are there, Unification 3, so to speak, and of course, even in Next Generation, Spock's efforts in Unification 1 and 2. It is very obvious that they are, they're separated. They're not hanging out. It's North and South Korea. They're the same. There's just a border. They had different philosophies on things. They're different cultures, different philosophies, not different species. Kind of like, here on Earth, there's no race of people other than human, and humans are people, not pie charts. We are all one species.